Welcome all you Taurians to your Solstice reading, and this is going to be a reading that's covering between June 21st up to September 22nd until the equinoxes hit. And for you, those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, we're of course going into the summer solstice, and for those of us in the Southern Hemisphere, we're going into the winter solstice. So I'm going to do a little kind of different reading style this time, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Energy Oracle just to see what energy you're at coming into the solstice. And for any of the cards that I use in a reading, I do list them in the description box below, but we'll give these a shuffle and see what energy that spirit wants you to know. So what are you going into this solstice with? All right, so for our Taurus, lovely Tauruses. Okay, it's this one right here. And you've got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Chamuel, card number 37. So your third chakra, of course, is the yellow solar plexus chakra. And the energy that comes with that card very much has to do with getting to know yourself. What is your relationship to you? You know, the root chakra is about how we relate to tribes in the world and large groups. The sacral chakra, which is the one right before this one, the second one is about your relationship one-on-one with individuals. But this is the relationship with self. So let's see what other energy comes with this for you. And so it says the powerful Archangel Chamuel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. So when this card appears, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. So this is a great time to move toward completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with powerful and with power and resonance. And your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. So that's a great way to start off the solstice, right? So you have all this energy that's coming in here for you to put forward towards your desires, towards your dreams. And so that is this kind of little fire, little boost that's coming your way. All right. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take these Tarot of Dreams and let me just shuffle them real quick, and then I'll tell you as I place them what each of these mean. One more time. All right, so we're going to pull a couple cards here before, and this is like what has brought you to this point coming into the solstice. So we'll pull a couple cards for that. So, whoa, okay, they want that one and that one, but not all these, they said. A lot of energy definitely in these cards. So this is what's bringing you to this point. And then currently where you're headed, what is going to be the conclusion as you go through the solstice. So for our Taurians, okay, they do want these two. And then up here is going to be what Spirit wants you to know about this journey during the solstice. Okay. All right. You've already seen them, but we'll put them upside down so you don't get distracted. Mainly so I don't get distracted. And then down here is going to be messages from your shadow. Now, your shadow is a part of yourself. It's a part of your being, and it is that subconscious. It's that part of ourselves that is the tour guide taking us through this human experience. So it knows what's going on beneath the surface and behind the scenes. So this is just additional wisdom on what your shadow would like to share with you for this solstice period. Okay, and they actually gave you, whoa, okay, so 4 for down here. So they got a lot to tell you. All right, so that's where we'll start, and we'll start over here. And you've got the Palace of Coins, beautiful. And then you also have the High Priestess. So basically, the Palace of Coins, this is a card that's unique to this deck. And coins are pentacles. This is about your worth. This is about your abundance. This is about your external adventure. And the palace basically is this place of creating a safe place for you to journey through your worth. So this makes sense with this solar plexus chakra right here, because this is all about your relationship with yourself. And this is basically that you've been creating this safe space before this in connecting to your worth, understanding your worth, allowing yourself to adventure it, but in a safe way, which makes sense too, because this is very much earth energy, which Taurians, you are earth energy. And so this has been helping you with that. And what perfect person to come along with you in that is the High Priestess. She connects to the moon. This is the emotions. This is connecting to the subconscious, and definitely understanding why you have so much going on here, because you are in great communication with your subconscious, with the spirit world, and with the unknown. That so this is what you've been dealing with. So you've been on this wonderful journey of self-discovery and self-inquiry. So kudos to you. That takes a lot of bravery to start off on, but I definitely know you are probably feeling the benefits of it, because you're coming into this solstice with this great feeling of energy and force and confidence. So I love that for you. And then currently where you're headed, you've got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about discovering your inner energy. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, your spiritual energy, just your energy in general. And you can see here he's sitting on the stairs ready to continue on up. You've been going through a lot, and you're like taking a little break and wondering if you should continue. This is the Perseverance card too. So this is basically saying, yes, continue on, you've got it. And so as you're going through this, you are extending a lot of energy through the solstice here. So this energy that you're coming in with, you are spending it. It's like you get this big bonus and you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to use it towards. I'm using it towards this and this and this and this. So you are definitely very active during this period. And then you also have the Tree of Life. And the Tree of Life is from the Kabbalah, however you want to pronounce that. And this is like your higher self. And these are the paths. This is the pathways and the journey we took to come down here to be a human. This is us at our highest vibration. This is us at our lowest love vibration. And so we went through all this to be able to come down here. And this is basically the map taking you there. So I love the stairs here, and this is like the ladder or the Tree of Life. It is about this journey back up to remembering who you really are. So this is a perfect combination of cards here too. But let's take a look here and see what Spirit has to say about your solstice journey. And you've got the Eight of Cups. So cups are your emotions, and the Eight of Cups is about moving to a new level of emotion, because you're leaving behind emotions that no longer serve you. So you have been going through this process, as we talked about here, discovering a lot of self-discovery. So you've really understood the core of your emotions, of what's been going on with you. And you have really let go of a lot of these things that no longer serve you, that were making you feel low about yourself, these judgments you had about yourself. And I love the subconsciousness of the High Priestess here for you too, because she helped you get to the bottom of what was really going on underneath these emotions. I keep on thinking the judgments that you had against yourself, these accusations, these constant beating up of yourself around things. And you're like, where's that coming from? And you took time in this safe space to really look at them and see that they were stories that were given to you, and you just believe them. It's like having a scary story told, when you're young. Never go into that house, it's haunted and it's dangerous. And they were just telling you it to keep you safe, because it was an old, dilapidated, and they didn't want you to get hurt. etc. But then as an adult, you go in there and you're like, hey, let's tear this thing down and rebuild. It's like you get rid of all these fears and all these stories that you had around certain emotions. Yeah, because then you have the Eight of Cups and you have the Eight of Wands. So definitely there's this movement of energy, movement of emotions that's happening here. So they're saying that you're ready to move to this new level in your energy and your emotions, obviously, because you're moving right into it with the Nine of Wands and going forward. So you are ready for next level stuff happening in your life. Obviously, you have done the work, you're getting the reward, you have all this energy, and now you're ready to head off onto this. It's like you're going up to another level on the ladder here. Now let's see what your shadow has to say for you too here. Yeah, Palace of Swords. So swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. And the palace, like here, you've created this safe space in your mind for your own thoughts and your own beliefs. And that makes total sense, that as you've been working and doing all this work, not only does it impact your emotions, but this is you digging into those thoughts and those beliefs about things. Why do I believe that? Why do I think that's true? And so you have been questioning that, and that's what your subconscious, what your shadow has been bringing up for you. And that is connected to this High Priestess adventure here. And then you have the Two of Swords. So more swords, some more thoughts and beliefs. And this is a great card because the Two of Swords, basically, you can see how she's blinded here. And it tells you that you have two places that your thoughts come from. One is from the human side, that is rooted in fear, the fear of losing conditional love, all those thoughts and those beliefs that are formulated around it, those scary stories. And then you have the other one that is related to the moon, which is connecting to the higher truths, the capital T truths of the higher realm. And so you have these thoughts and these beliefs that you've been working out in this palace. This is what you've been doing. You've been realizing that there's this balancing, there's these two places that you can think from, that you can choose thoughts from. And you've been whittling them out, and I almost see this picture in my head of these swords. You have this whole pile of swords, and you pick one up and you're looking at it, and you do your little test on it. If you ever seen like the movies where they're a warrior, they spin the knife and they, to test to how balanced it is, and they hit it and maybe even bite on it and go, okay, this is not made of this armor. This is made of some cheap material. Psh, they throw it in this pile. But then they have on something, this is a mighty sword. We're putting this one over here. And that's what you've been doing, is working through those thoughts and those beliefs, during this journey here. And then you have the Seven of Coins. So again, some of this coins and this worth that you've been working through, really feel the Seven of Coins basically tells you that, you've planted seeds, you planted things in your life, and you're seeing the fruit grow, but it's not ripe yet. It's not ready for the picking. That's why she's sitting there with her empty basket going, okay, any day now, become ripe so I can, harvest you. But there's also this change that's happening here with this card. And that is when you start to see the fruit grow, you realize, wait a minute, I know I planted apples, for an apple tree. Now I see the apples growing. You know what? I'm kind of not into apples anymore. That's not what I want for my life. And so it's this change of where you're putting all your attention in. You're going to plant a avocado tree now because you want avocados. And so there is this change with this, all this journeying that you've been doing, this understanding. You're ready for this change up on things, a change of direction. It doesn't have to be like a 180, or 360, right? You go and you keep going to the same area, but it's like you can make any adjustment. And this is like your subconscious going, I give you permission. This is me driving that for you, because it's for your highest experience, is for you to make this adjustment with this new knowledge that you have. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Cups is like the high priestess, really, because all the queens, in addition to their energy, emotions, and water element, all the queens have water as well. So she's double water, double emotion, double connection to her intuition, her gut, to connection to the spiritual. So these are like sisters. And so definitely there is this connection to the spirit realm, to your subconscious, to your deep, deep emotions. She can deep dive and go places no one else can. So there is this wonderful adventure that's going on here for you. We are going to pull 2 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and these are going to represent the advice from Spirit and what you can do to transform this energy during this solstice period. Let's see what they have to say. So for our Taurians, okay, they do want this one. What else? And that one. All right. So this one first, you've got the go the distance, which is very much this perseverance here that we're talking about. So I love that. That's card number 47. And then you also have tick tock, time, card number 30. So let me just put these down here without messing things up too much. And let's see what messages come with these, what advice they have for you. So for go the distance, to bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Wow, love it. Right in alignment with everything we've been talking about. And then card number 30, tick-tock. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Shut up. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. That is crazy. I know I've read all these cards, and they all don't say that, about that whatever is yours will not pass you by or will be withheld from you. So that is definitely a message for you. You have all the time. If it's meant for you, it will be there for you. You don't have to worry about, oh, if I miss the bus, I'm never going to catch it again. It's like, no, another bus comes 15 minutes from now if it's meant for you, or it does a U-turn and comes back down on the other side of the street. So be patient. Allow yourself to experience it. There's no rush. So love it. And then your final card is going to be from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. And this is just, if you heed this advice, what does that do to your journey? What does that make your journey look like? All right, so for our Taurians, what's your final message for the solstice reading for them, please? Okay, that one right there. You've got ask wonderfully, receive graciously. And that's card number 4. We'll put that right here. And let's see what it lets you know here. says, congratulations, you are ready to fully receive exactly what you want, but only if you ask. Too many of us are stuck in the habit of giving and being of service, but this is only one half of the infinite dance. Allow others to experience the joy of giving and serving you. It's time to ask. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously, knowing what you receive will be multiplied 1,000-fold through your greater vision. Imagine the entire world created to fulfill exactly what you need when you ask with cheerful expectancy and in alignment with your highest purpose. Life is like a room service menu awaiting your delivery instructions. You just need to ask. And the cosmic catalyst question for you for this solstice period is, what is my highest desire right now? How can I joyfully ask for it? And the little cosmic checkbox says, ask wisely, ask whimsically, and ask often today. See how it feels and what happens. Experiment without attachment to any requests. Wow. Yeah, definitely a wonderful solstice adventure. You have all this energy coming in, all this work that you've done. You've really connected to yourself. And now it's this change. It's this moving up to the next level of your emotions and your energy. You have the persistency. It's telling you basically go with the flow. Don't worry about the timing. Ask, you'll receive. You'll move up in your next levels here, but whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. It will not be withheld from you. What is meant for you will not be withheld from you. So, beautiful, beautiful reading here for you, all you Taurians. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly energy updates for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up, click this like button, also click the subscribe button, and then that'll give you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you click on the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love and gets these videos out to those more people that can see these and get those beautiful messages. And if you like a video, if you share a video, comment on a video, or especially subscribing to a channel, those things make the YouTube algorithm so crazy happy giddy it wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I'm definitely grateful for that. And also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific readings for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below as well. All right, all of you Taurians, as you go through this amazing solstice, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing solstice. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, though. So in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.